Hi, beautiful people. How are you today? I would like to talk to you about a trend that has been going on for a couple of years already, and you might actually be following it as well. And it seems super cool because everybody wants to do it, and it is being busy. My question basically is, why is it so trendy, and why is it so attainable or so desirable to really be part of that? And if you ask people like, how was your week? They say like, oh yeah, I'm super busy. I was busy. I had a great week. Lots of meetings and running around and hardly had any time for myself. And yeah, it was so cool. And my question is just why? When someone talks to me about being busy, what comes to my mind is running around like a headless chicken. Getting up early in the morning, rushing through breakfast, maybe not having breakfast, getting into the car, getting frustrated in the car because traffic is on, maybe traffic is busier than usual. Right away having meetings, getting stopped on the way to the office because people already have questions, and then if you in the meeting people are interrupting you with phone calls and more messages coming and you get emails popping in and you have to like multitask all the time, and then after work you just run from one social commitment to the other until you finally eventually drop into bed. And you do that the entire week. On the weekend it continues with social commitments. And my question is, why? Because I just feel like also when I was sharing this with you right now, I just felt like how my blood pressure, my pulse just elevated and I just got tense. And I hardly had any time to respire, to breathe. You see, I can't even think clearly because I'm getting stressed of wanting to get so much information out right at once. So I kind of find it actually much more inviting when I ask someone, how was your week? And that person says, I had a great week. I had a very balanced week with a couple of very effective and productive meetings. I took time for myself. I was able to go on a hike. I did my workout. I was able to spend time with my family, with my spouse, my children, my friends. And I had some creative time as well. I was able to really brainstorm a little bit about my business, how I want to expand. And it was a really good, effective week. And already like this, I just feel it just calms one down. You are grounded, you are present, you actually have time to think about things, you have time to nurture yourself. And another thing that comes across and that comes to my mind is strength. It feels so much more inviting to say, I had a productive week, a balanced week, where you really look on both sides. There's always time, and there's always a period where you have to do things, but it's also very important to slow down and to be present and just to be. And if you look, for example, if you look at nature, it's the same thing. You have the cycles, you have the 4 seasons, you have winter, where everything just sleeps, everything goes inward, everything rests, and everything recharges in a way. Then you have springtime, where you seed your seedlings, and you water them and you make sure that they're well nurtured, and you look after them that they can actually really prosper and grow. And you have summer, you keep going, it's the same thing, you keep looking, tending your seedlings just to make sure that they keep going the way that you want them to grow. And you kind of like start, if you have tomatoes for example, you just start cutting off some of the parts that are not very productive or not very advantageous for the plant. And then comes autumn time, and that's when you harvest, and that's when you harvest the fruit. So really, nature shows you already there's a cycle. And yes, it spans over 365 days, but why not apply the same thing to your week? Or maybe even to your day. That you have in your day those 4 seasons, that you have your day when you slow down, when you really start planting the seeds of how you want your day to go, when you start ticking off the first task that you have to do, and that you adjust, realign with what has to be realigned to really get the outcome that you're looking for. And then you reap your fruits. And then again, you slow down, you go inwards, you rest, you recharge, and then you can start again. And my invitation to you is try it out. Maybe try it out a day, 2, 3, maybe an entire week. And then just look back and see the difference, feel the difference, and then come here and share with me what you discovered. I'm sending you lots of love, and have a wonderful day.